Hi lovelies and welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stronard and here is Belly's Stitches. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I thought to share with you guys where this black lady was actually sharing her experience in a beauty store and how she was actually discriminated, and this got a lot of people talking. Guys, I was just able to put up her stitch, and some of the people that stitch this video, guys, please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of violence. We're just here for educational purposes, guys, so please share me your own thought in the comment section. Subscribe if you're yet to do that, and let's get into the video.
Hey y'all, so I wanted to come out here and make this video because I know that it's possible that nothing's gonna happen, that nothing's gonna come of this. But I wanted to make this video because I was just discriminated against in Ulta. Now, if you know me, I have never even thought about stealing. The thought of putting anything out in the world that's not peace, kindness, and love, I take no part in it. I walked into this Ulta that I always go into. It's my neighborhood Ulta in Altamont Springs, Florida. It's the one that I go to all the time. I do my makeup every single day. I'm a teacher. I do my makeup every day. Like, I go in there, I talk to people all the time. On this particular day, today, just now, I went in the Ulta. I just left from taking a walk. I went for a walk this morning. So I didn't have my makeup done. I didn't have anything done. I'm just going into there to grab a few things. So I go into the Ulta and I do what normal customers do. I walk around the store. I'm with my best friend. I walk around the store. I look for a couple things. I don't have my wallet with me. I was going to use the digital wallet on my phone because I was going for a while. So I walk around the store. I do regular things that you do. I have like the Juvia Place swatch on my hand because I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this one. I pick up that. I pick up an NYX lip, and then I go over by the lashes. Mind you, it was not that many people on the floor, and I kind of needed help because I wanted a certain item that was not there, but I was like, whatever. I just grab the things that I know about. So I go by the lashes, and a young lady come behind me, and she say, hey, would you like a basket? I'm like, yes, thank you so much. I put all my stuff in the basket, and then she proceeds to say, I asked you, do you need assistance or anything else? I said, yes. Do you guys have any more of the blush? She was like, no, but I can order it for you. And I'm like, no, it's okay, girl. So what I have in my basket now is a Juvia Place lip liner. I have an NYX lip. I have a Tree Hill little body scrub, and I have my lashes that I put in there. So I'm like, okay, no. I go find my best friend. I'm about to go find my best friend because I'm ready to check out. And the young lady asked me again. She said, hey, did you need assistance with the Juvia Place? Now I'm like, what is she talking about? I'm standing by lashes. I'm nowhere near Juvia Place. Juvia Place is all the way over there, but I let it go over my head. I was like, oh no, Juvia Place, no, I'm fine. So I go ahead and go buy the perfume, and we're like looking at it, and she's like still over me, and she said, hey, make sure you don't open the perfume, use the tester. I said, yeah, the tester's right here, I got it. So now I'm like, what is wrong with this lady? I'm walking to check out with my best friend. My best friend only have a Tree Hill body scrub, and this is the second time the lady asked her. She said, hey, did you need a basket? So now my best friend's annoyed, and she's like, no, I don't need a basket, I only have one. So she's like, no, I don't need a basket, I only have one item. Can you stop asking me if I need a basket? Like, I only have one item. And then she was like, oh, because I was missing a few items from the shelf, a Juvia's Place in the NYX, and I was just trying to see, have you seen where it is? So I took it out my basket. I said, are you talking about this Juvia Place and this NYX? Yes, it's mine. I'm going to take it to the register and purchase it. And she was like, oh, well, I'm asking because it was missing and I was trying to see if you had it. So I'm like, did you ask anyone else? Did they see it? Because this one is mine. I'm going to purchase this. What do you mean you're missing an item and you're trying to see if I have it? Of course I have these items because I'm going to purchase them. So I'm like, okay, now I feel harassed. So my friend takes out her phone and she's recording, like, is this harassment in real time? We've never been harassed ever. So we were so shocked. When my best friend started recording, the young lady proceeded to say, oh yes, my name is Denise and I'm the experience manager, and do not report me. And then she said, oh, I do not give you consent to report me, I feel attacked, call the police. She told the young lady to call the police. So the young lady get on the phone, she's calling the police, And just for my natural response, I literally started praying for this lady because I saw that there had to be some type of hurt. There had to be some type of need for healing. So I pray over her. I'm like, God, give her joy, give her peace. I'm just praying over her because I am so shook. So she goes on to say, yes, I feel attacked because you are recording me. And I said, and I feel attacked because you harassed me. I have a video that I'm going to post because I have to post the video because the police came. And do you know what happened when the police came? We could have left before the police got there, but I wanted to stay. One, because I'm not a thief. My best friend and I, we waited for the police to get there. When the police got there, I had a conversation with the police before he even went into the altar. I'm like, I'm so happy you're here. Let me explain to you what happened. I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. And he heard our side of the story. I told him we just came into the store. We walked around the store like normal customers. We picked up the items that we wanted. And before we made it to the register, we got into this conversation with this experienced manager who was asking us about missing items that she was looking for. And I'm just like, and then we, just left the store, but now you're here and we're talking to you. So he went inside and spoke with her, and he came back out and he was like, hey, so this is the situation. She pretty much told me the same story you told me, but it seems like you guys have an altercation, so we have to trespass you. He took out his phone, took a picture of me, and told me that I was trespassed. Go to the altar up the street and just don't come back to this one. What? Oh my gosh. Like, I was so hurt. My heart was hurt. Listen when I tell you this. I've never stolen anything in my life. The thought of stealing never comes up in my mind. I go in that store all the time. I'm a middle school teacher. I always go in there with my makeup done. I'm fully in my professional attire. I have great interactions in this store. This was the first day I went up in there and I had my hair wrapped up because I went for a walk. I did not have on makeup. I just had on my regular gym clothes. I had no personal bag, and I was harassed in this manner, and I'm so heartbroken that the police came out and he still treated me as if I was trespassing. And he said because there was an altercation. There was no altercation. I never used profanity. I never raised my voice. I prayed over the young woman, and I stayed there until the police got there. And I still was trespassed, which I was never going to go back there anyway. I would never go back to another altar at all. But the fact that that was the solution for a problem of discrimination is crazy. I hope this reaches the CEO of Ulta. I pray that you know the type of discrimination that's going on at your store. It is so sad. It's unfortunate. Denise will one-handedly bring your company to the ground. She is not given an experience that paying customers deserve to experience. When I walked in that store, the first young lady I saw, I gave her a compliment on how beautiful her skin is. When I go into the world, I give love, I give kindness. I am a light in all the dark places I walk in. That's why I had to stop and pray over this young lady, because I think she thought my response would be hostile, but I have no hostility in me because I have total peace. But I pray that the CEO sees this video and understand that Altamont Springs, Florida, Miss Denise Olsman, or whatever her name is, that you no longer have her on your team. The way I was discriminated against is disgusting, and if you pull the cameras, you can see I was a regular customer in the store doing regular customer things. Nothing about me. So I'm going to post the video because I think it's important for you to understand the way that my tone was, the way I communicated with this young lady, the way that I condoned myself. I am a woman of God. I'm a professional woman. I have hundreds and hundreds of middle schoolers who look up to me every single day. I would never go inside of a makeup store and steal a $10 liner. Ever. Never. It's never that serious. Okay? So I pray that this video reaches the masses. I pray that it reaches the CEO, that he will sit still and watch a video from a black woman who loves this store and the experience that she had. Ulta in Altamont Springs, Miss Denise, is so sad. All the employees that were there, they sat there and watched like they were mute, like their voices were stolen from them. They saw the wrong that was happening and had nothing to say about it. Please, please, don't shop there. Hey, y'all.
It really breaks my heart, and I'm so sorry she had that experience. Of course, I've had similar on multiple occasions, and if I go anywhere looking like this, people are staring me down and having questions. But if my edges are properly put in place and I have makeup on, or if I look what's accepted in society, then I get treated differently, and I know this. And so I make it a point to have an iPod in and ignore anyone that is around me when I'm out and about, and I'm comfortable, because I just know that my safety is at risk. And 9 times out of 10, I'm really mindful of my safety being at risk because I'm a dark woman of color. So there's already assumptions. You can't tell that I have a master's degree. You can't tell that I'm highly educated. You can't tell that I'm a business owner. You can't tell any of that. Only thing you can tell is the color of my skin. And you can conclude and make your own assumptions and biases about me and where I come from and what I have. And so to this young lady and to every other young lady that looks like me, I just want you to know that you're seen. I see you. We are seen. And we should continue to surround ourselves around people that appreciate, love, and respect us. And when we do go out and we're not all done up, that we keep our heads on a swivel. Keep conversation limited. Do your task, get in and get out. These are the rules and responsibilities that we have to ourselves and our survival. I guarantee there is not one dark-skinned woman of color that will disagree with anything that I just said. Where's the lie?
It's really pissed me off because of the fact that what she said, there may be nothing done about it. But what we can't do in the meantime as black people, if you're black, only if you're black, everybody else, no, stay away. It's an app called I Love Black People. And it's for us to rate places safe or not for black people. And it's an app that I found sometime last year, and I've been using it, and it has saved me a lot of time. And I feel like all of us should download it, and all of us should be rating these places. If you go inside of a place and they discriminate against you, all of our people should know about it. We shouldn't be shopping at these places. We need to shut these places down. If y'all don't like black people, we're not going to shop our black dollars there. Like, it's not making sense to me. And if you see something happen to one of our sisters, like these nail shops, people going to and be getting jumped on and hit on, and these restaurants who don't want black people eating in there, like it is really to the point where there's no possible way for black people to be racist. Like, I'm not understanding how people can even think that black people can be racist. Like, I could sit here and mind my black ass business, and somebody wish I was dead just because I'm black. So no, I don't like giving chances to any of them other races. I just feel like all my people need to go download this app, and let me see if I can show it to y'all. So this is the app, y'all. It's called I Love Black People, and the 3 dots says safe places, okay? And people go on there, they go to places, and if they have a bad experience as a black person, they rate it on this app, and then other black people can go see what it is. So that way we can take these businesses out easier, especially for when we don't communicate with each other. So this is a way for us to stick together. Since they say we don't stick together, let's stick together. And yeah, like, no, like sis over there crying and nothing's being done about it. We discriminated against every day, all day. Like, you don't even have to do anything. People just hate you because your skin is black. They hate us because they ain't us. But anyways, yeah, y'all go do that. Download I Love Black People. Yeah, that's it. That's gonna help us out, okay? In the meantime, anyway.
I raced to stitch this because I had almost the exact same experience as this lady a few years ago now at an Ulta, also in Florida. So what happened is me and my husband walk into the store, and I immediately need to use the bathroom. So he's just doing that thing that husbands do, you know, the standing, waiting for their wife. So I go back to the bathroom, and I'm on the phone with my mom or whatever. I go and I tug the handle of the bathroom, and it seems locked. So I actually walk over like to the salon area, and there's like people doing hair, getting their hair done. And I'm on the phone, I'm like, hey, do you know if there's someone in there? And they're like, oh, I don't know, or whatever. Mind you, this is important for the story because I have a phone in one hand and an empty hand in the other hand, right? And also, other part of the story, I was carrying, just like those cute little purses. They're like kind of bigger purses. I don't know. So point being, tug on the handle, step back, like out of the bathroom area, and standing by the salon on the phone with my mom. So at this point, this white woman comes out of the bathroom with a stroller that's draped with a blanket and then a toddler walking beside her. And as they exit the bathroom, it goes beep, 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 beep. Okay, no one's looking at her except me, and her toddler was holding a Chi flat iron. Again, I'm like, okay, well, I know well enough that I'm going to stay back until they're done with her or whatever. No one came, no employee cared, no one in the salon looked around, and she even went as so far, oh, he has this Chi, ha ha ha. Okay, so I don't know what happens to them at this point, but once they've cleared the area, I go in, I pee, I'm on the phone with my mom, wash my hands, yada, yada, yada. I leave the bathroom and immediately feel like there's some sort of eyes on me, which was weird. But I got off the phone, rejoined my husband, and started browsing. When the manager comes up to me and says, what can you tell me about this? And is waving straight blonde hair extensions in my face. An empty box. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, this empty box of hair extensions? Yeah, we found it in the bathroom. And mind you, again, it was literally a blonde, straight-haired white woman who left the bathroom right before me who did not get questioned about anything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I did not steal. Like, you can look in my bag. And she goes, no, I'll let the cameras tell me. You stay right here. And I'm just like petrified. I'm having a full-blown meltdown. I'm definitely a flight over fight person, so I'm like hyperventilating in the store. I'm crying. I'm looking at all of the women who are doing hair and getting their hair done, and I'm like, you guys all saw me. My hands were empty. Like, please say something. Like, you saw that woman left and no one said anything. And they literally do So now I'm humiliated. My husband is like also a 6'6" black guy, right? A bigger guy. And he's just trying to not say anything at all because anything he would say would be mistaken for aggression and escalate the situation. So what happens is the lady goes to the back to review the cameras. We're effectively held hostage at this point because she told us not to leave the store. And I know now she can't do that, but also when you're innocent, you want people to know that. Well, a few minutes pass by and she sends out the assistant manager who says, you're free to go. And I'm like, I'm not going to get an apology. I'm not going to get anything. What? And now everyone in the store thinks that I'm a thief. I'm literally shaking telling the story. Sorry. So I go to the front and I ask the random associate in the front, what's the manager's name or whatever. And she gives me a name. At the time, I just made a Facebook post about it. That's all I knew to do. And I ended up getting a message that I guess the name I was given was the general manager, not the person on duty. So the general manager messaged and I was like, she was like, I was out of work on my birthday. That was not me. I'm not asking you to remove your post, but can you please update the name? And then Ulta Corporate reached out and they're like, we'll give you a $20 gift card for your trouble. And since that day, I've had extreme anxiety over going into stores. I am still shaking. I'm so sorry. And I only carry a wallet or a belt bag into stores. I actually just got my first regular purse again. One of these viral ones or whatever. And have still not really used it because I'm that terrified of being accused of stealing. All that to say, Ulta Get it together.
I seriously love
please.
this. I thought that we have gone past this kind of, thing, because this is 2024 and this is still happening in 2024. And some people will just come on my comment or inbox and be telling me that, this do not exist. Like, this discrimination of a thing is something that has been there and it's been here and is just here until when we, get something reasonable to do to wipe away something like this. Like, how could someone, go to a normal place she, normally go, and she's been treated this way. She's been accused of something that she has never been done in her life. She has never done in her life, or because of the color of her skin, or because they felt that, okay, since this person is of these features or is of this way, that automatically make this person a bad person. That automatically make this person a dubious person. Like, this is what really happened last year when I was teaching a video of someone that's trying to do a social experiment. He actually went in there with his friend, and this friend of his happens to be a white person. They got into the store after all the, winter shoppings and all of that. This white person, took something that does not belong to him, and they decided to go out. On going out, the security man, instead of him to search the both of them or something, he decided to search the other friend that happens to be a black person, then leaving him the white guy. Like, and after everything, do you know that he didn't search this black person? He left the white guy alone. But of course, this white guy needs to come back and tell him, "Bruh, I actually took something. I was just trying to do a social experiment." And this is something that I was thinking, okay, it's just, everybody have been talking about it. And so I think this kind of thing do not exist anymore. And now here we are. Here we are with this black lady complaining, how broken she is, how she was treated the way she was treated, or because the color of what she's wearing, or because of being someone of color. Like, seriously, how do we actually even get here? How did we get here? How did we get in here? Like, I was thinking that, okay, something like this still does not exist. Like, it does really, really not exist because of how, everyone has been talking about it and how we're all trying to eradicate something like this. But it's funny that it still exists. As in, I can actually agree with the other lady that, stitched about I love black. She said you need to download something like that. So when you go to a particular store and you've been treated nicely, you've been treated well, you can just go there and click on the, stars and all of that. So from there, you can be able to go to stores that appreciate who you are, appreciate the color you're wearing. Then from there, we could just try to eradicate some shops or some stores that wouldn't treat you nicely. I think with this, it's gonna go a very long way, because if we just keep on, talking about this and nothing is happening, at least with this, it will actually change a lot of things. Instead of just we earn whatever that has happened to us and nothing is done about it. I think with this, I love black thing is something that is gonna work out. Maybe we should just give it a shot. It's not nice when you don't like some kind of people, you don't like some particular kind of people, but you love their money. Like, you love to spend, you love their money, the way they spend in your store and all, but you don't love these people. Like, who does this? If you don't love and accept these people, or if you don't like this kind of people, why not just don't even like their money? They keep on, we keep on investing, buying things from these stores that don't even appreciate us and all of that. And we keep on being treated the way we're treated and all of this. And wow, it is so, look at just the way she's so broken right now. Like, she's been accused of theft. She's been really, really accused of theft. Someone that have not even taken something that is not belonging to her before in her life. So she's been treated this way, or because of the way I am, Like, this discrimination is just out of it. This is just out of it. This is not making any sense at all. The way she's just explaining this, I was so like, wow. Like, how will someone go to this extent to humiliate a human like you, to humiliate a woman for that matter? And like, how do you feel to do this to your fellow human? How do you feel to do this to someone that's actually coming to your store to patronize you, someone that's coming to your store to spend her hard-earned money? You don't even appreciate the fact that this person was at your store to, get one or two things, but you decided to treat this person this way. Or because you think like, okay, I'll just do whatever I want to do and get away with it. They will only blab and we'll just continue doing whatever we're doing. Like, how and when would this end? This level of discrimination is just unacceptable, and like, seriously, it breaks my heart to see people like this. It breaks my heart, like, okay, I think this is just getting eradicated, but this is 2024 and we're seeing it yet again. And we're really seeing it yet again, and it just doesn't get better. It doesn't get better at all. Like, seriously, lovelies. When I saw this, I was like, wow. Why would someone go through all of this, or because I want to get something from this store? Why would I go through all of this because I want to get something from this store? Why would I do that? Is it not better for me to just stay home? And which is not even nice. How are we going to cohabitate if we keep on treating each other this way? Like, seriously. How are we going to relate if we keep on treating ourselves this way? Try to respect ourselves, try to treat this kind of minorities this way, and because you are a majority, we have to treat you so special. Like, we are all being created by one person. We are all being created by one God. Like, enough about this. One thing that baffles me about all of this is that this young lady was a customer to these people. She has been going to this particular store. Like, she's been going there. She patronized them a lot, and they decided to do something like this to her, trying to label her, someone that can say something that does not belong to her. And she coming out here to cry out, and she also went ahead to talk about how, okay, she even talking about this is not going to change anything. That it's not going to change the fact that all this kind of situation is going to come to an end, but she just decided to come out here to, air her own, no matter anything, even if she knows that nothing will be done about this incident that happens to her or that happened to her. But she decided to just come out to just tell everyone how she was treated, and all of that also got me a lot of thinking, like, this thing is something that has been going on for a very long time. This discrimination, not only her, a lot of people have been discriminated in a company one way or the other, or because of, the color they are wearing and all of that. But nothing has been done about it. We only come, to just talk, and this is just not it. And I just also feel that this I Love Black thing application the other lady was, teaching about, I think it's a very nice, thing. This will also, tell these people that, okay, some particular set of people are already getting tired of how they've been treated in a particular environment, or not because they actually did something, or not because that they actually, were caught doing something, but because of the way they look. This is not supposed to be in an environment such as this. This is 2024. We are no longer in the 80s, the 90s, and all of that, where all these are just legal. We're no longer in those days where people would just be mistreated, all because of, okay, the color of their skin. I posted a video 2 days ago about this crack of a guy talking about how unprofessional he feels that black pilots are. Like, how would you describe somebody's profession according to the person's, skin color, not the person's qualification? This is one of the things we're talking about. This is one of the things, and Kanja is even agreeing to what he's saying. This is what encourages a lot of people to continue doing or continue being discriminatory against a particular kind of people. If something like this is not being heard and all of that, I don't think it will be it will encourage something like this to continue happening to this kind of people like Lovelies. This is not nice at all. It's not nice. We keep on saying that, okay, things are getting better. Things are no longer the way it used to be before. Anything that happens, all these stories and all of that are something that happened, in the days back and not now. It's not something that is happening now, but look at it. We just entered 2024 and this incident is occurring itself again. But seriously, Lovelies. Anyways, if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here for educational purposes, guys. So please share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next